What's good, YouTube? Red Wild here, and in this video I'm going to be chatting about what this thing is and why I am ditching Spotify and choosing Phyzi. So if you didn't know, this thing is called a Phyzi. It is a little card that seems to be 3D printed. It's got both a USB-C and then also this kind of USB. I'm just going to let you guys take a nice little look on what I've designed it with. Stay wild, you freaks. And then also Red Wild Best of 2025 Phyzi. So what I've got on here is a lot of music that I've produced in 2025, hence the Best of 2025 Phyzi. And I'm just going to show you guys what's on it. So what you do is that you take your phone, and now it does got to be USB-C. You older iPhone models, unfortunately, will not be able to put this onto in your phone. But yeah, so basically, we're going to go to your files, and you're going to click Red Wild Best 2025. And what we got here, we got a lot of stuff that I've loaded up here. We've got music, a sample pack, and some extra little stuff. So right here, we've got Filtered DB Volume 1, Issue Number 1. And then this is a monthly magazine I do and post on Instagram. So y'all will have access to that. I've also got a little letter from me, a little letter talking about my journey so far as a DJ and music producer. So definitely read that. We've got a sample pack full of just various samples I've recorded from the synthesizers in my studio. This one says Wild House Drums. We've got folders full of kicks, claps, snares, hi-hats, percussion, crashes, sound effects, loops. I've also got samples from pocket operators and also synthesizer one-shots and stabs. And a lot of sound effects from this little guy as well, my Korg K-oscillator. But the main thing that this Phyzi is about is my music. So I've put 12 tracks on here, like 12 of the best tracks I've produced in 2025, in my opinion. We've got the Stay Wild EP, which includes Can You Feel It, I Can Feel It, Dance Necessity, DJ Play My Song, Music Saved My Life. We've got Red Wild Sampler Volume 1, which includes Big Funk, Heat, Invisiway, and Lizard Tango. And we've also got Say You Want Me, Fast as Fuck Edit, Trace Love, You Gotta, and We The Beat. So that's everything on this little card right here that that's going to be on the Phyzi. And basically, why am I, choosing this thing over streaming is a really, really big question that I've thought about this year. And I believe it has to do with how artists are, compensated for their work nowadays. As it stands, the streaming model is not benefiting artists, musicians, bands the way it should be. Streaming music is the way most people listen to music nowadays, but despite that, it doesn't really offer too much income or revenue for artists themselves. So we have to start looking for other ways to support ourselves and support our craft, support what we're doing, and all that. And where does that lead us? And to me, that means physical merchandise, touring, and really a focus on direct to your fans, directly to your consumers, and not having that middleman in your way that is, taking a little slice of your money from you. I actually found out about this yesterday. TuneCore, a distributor I was using, they actually pull up your royalties, like your revenue you get, and they actually put it in a interest saving account, and they do not share that interest with you. So if you use TuneCore, guys, they are literally using your royalties, earning interest off of it, and not giving you that interest. So check their terms of service. I did not know about this, and I will not be going back to TuneCore because that's like super. I had no idea they were doing that. It's kind of crazy, but there's a lot of middlemen in music. Ever since like the 80s and 90s, you had to go through labels to get seen. Even now, there's still labels, and now the middleman is streaming services and streaming digital distributors that get your music out there, like DistroKid, TuneCore, CD Baby, all those. But it's all just, to me, it's just like another step of other people, getting in the way and possibly trying to take advantage of your art and your earnings. So I believe the future is going to be, direct to consumer, direct to fan. And this is where the phyzi comes in. So I have bought these with my own money, and I'm going to try to get this out, by myself independently, try to get this to fans, try to get this to people that want to listen to my music. And I have 250 of these guys. If you want one, please send me a DM on Instagram. I go by DJ_RedWild on Instagram. Send me a DM. If you're local, I'm just going to hand it to you in person. I expect and would like to give out most of these to my local friends, my local DJs, my local producers, because I really want to build a community here. But if you are, somehow in a different state and you heard about me and you would like one, send me your address. I'm just going to mail it to you through the mail, and you will get one of these really cool things. But I really like the idea of the phyzi because it's a way for people to physically like hold something of your music. Because in streaming, you're just renting out music for a price. You're not owning, someone's work like you are with vinyl. You're just renting out. But what the phyzi does is that it allows you to have your digital downloads onto this card, and now you own my music. You buy it for one time, and you own my music. So it's not like streaming. It's also, it looks cool. In my opinion, it's I think it's, puts you ahead of the curve, in my opinion. Like, it's just something fresh and unique, and it brings back, meaning to music, brings back having the music be something physical in this world, which is something I really like. And it's a way for you to directly support me without, a label cutting into my earnings, without the digital streaming platform cutting into what I'm doing. It's just a way to, shift the paradigm into the hands of artists, into the hands of bands, into the hands of musicians, and reclaim ownership over our work and over our art, which we have been abused and taken advantage of for decades. I mean, like, it's just a tale as old as time. Artists gets taken advantage of by their label. Artists gets taken advantage of by, literally anything and anyone. But I want to advocate for artists' rights, and with this, I believe it's going to be possible to have another playing card in our deck of cards against the odds. So if you do want one of these, please send me a DM on Instagram. I'm selling them for $30. I feel like that's a fair price because you get 12 songs, you get a sample pack, you get a little bit extra in there. And I don't want to go too overboard with pricing. I always want to have clear and, transparent and like honest pricing. So yeah, help me, support me, and yeah, peace.